Big Creek Lumber Company, growing redwoods for the future. With logging the coastal redwoods a family business, brothers Bud and Lud McCrary started their company, Big Creek Lumber, in 1946 with war bond and the technology of the day, crosscut saws.
We needed a planing mill, a yard and that sort of thing, and so we ended up moving down here to the coast, and then we put a little planing mill in down on the other side of Highway 1, just down here by Greyhound Rock. I would have rather been working in the woods, I think, than I would working a planing mill, and then that graduated more into the selling lumber, and which I always enjoyed, and doing that sort of work.
Our chief forester and I came up with a plan, what we call the 60-40, cut 60% of the volume and leave 40%, and that was the basis of what our regulations started out as, and then became state law for the central coast of California.
Three-quarters of a century later, the McCrary's dedication to sustainable, renewable forestry keeps Big Creek Lumber Company a growing, financially strong, and regional industry leader.
I used to be a customer, and I've been in the trades for over 30 years. And as a kid, growing up in Santa Cruz, I was the kid that would get in the company truck and go pick up lumber at Santa Cruz.
It's really more of very much a team and a family-oriented business. It's a family-owned business, so we work in our culture the same way.
A lot of the contractors rely on Big Creek to get the product that they need in a timely manner, and our sales staff is fabulous about that.
My job duties are to every day just keep them going, keep them producing loads, keep the inventory flow, at a good level, and keep our inventory clean, keep the yard flow clean, keep customers happy.
I like that they're a local company. A lot of the money stays locally. They're a lot more personable to deal with, and I get to know my sales reps and the people who work in the store one-on-one. So it's like Norm from Cheers, you walk in the door, it's like, hey Chad, how's it going today,
I really enjoy the customers that come in. It's not always the same customers. It could be something different. It could be a little bit of challenge sometimes too, when customers come in asking you things. Just being able to help, I guess, is kind of what I like to do.
Believe me, if you compare with between Big Creek or other places, you see the big difference.
The people at the office, I mainly deal out of the Half Moon Bay office. It's a great staff there. They're always helpful, and the delivery drivers are top notch.
Great service, great prices, good product.
Their forests are healthier than they were in the 1940s. Big Creek Lumber Company maintains tried and true practices, but is always embracing new technology and advances to ensure that they get the most out of every carefully chosen redwood they harvest.
I was first made aware of the growth rates of redwood when a professor came down from the UC and stood on the mill floor. We had several trees alongside the mill, and he took a coring of those trees and showed me that they had doubled in volume in 9 years. And I said, wow, this is incredible.
And I remember having discussions about it with my forestry instructors, and there was a lot of sort of skepticism, I think, about the type of forestry we were doing down here, that it wasn't economically viable and that sort of thing. And I think we've sort of proved them wrong.
We get as much lumber out of it as possible, and then we're also a zero waste facility, so everything that's a byproduct from the mill gets sold and gets turned into compost or bark for a yard, so we don't waste anything out of these trees.
When I look at a forest that we're harvesting, I'm not looking at what we're harvesting, I'm looking at what we're leaving behind, and making sure that we're leaving behind a healthy, vigorous stand of trees.
Of course, the other great renewable resource at Big Creek Lumber Company, people. More than 200 employees work at Big Creek Lumber in forestry, the sawmill, retail, wholesale, trucking, and administration, building a team-focused atmosphere.
And there's a lot of pride involved involved in it, knowing that you're providing a local sustainable good to a local market is really gratifying.
Our strong material that we sell is our redwood, because most of our redwood comes from our hills here in Santa Cruz Hills from Devonport, and it's really, really good quality.
I do feel confident on the redwood lumber that the mill produces to distribute to other companies and to their main company here at Big Creek, and it's a great product.
My favorite product is going to be the Conhard redwood. I think we have lots of beautiful designs that we build, the customers build, and I get to see all types of different building ideas that they have with our material, of course.
I know we have the better quality in the area. We have customers, they'll come and get pricing, and they'll be skeptical because they think we sound kind of high. But I tell them, you know, the big box stores that we have in the area, if you just go look at their product and look at ours, you'll, right off the top, you can see the quality, the difference in the quality. So a lot of people will do, we go through a lot of redwood fencing and our fencing materials for that reason, that we have a higher quality than anyone else around.
They've been a tremendous business to work with, a tremendous partner for my business. Always great with the community, great with the clients.
We sell the best. It comes from our own mill, top of the line, so just love the product.
Big Creek's been a great supplier for us. Max is my sales rep. He's always taking care of me and filling me in on the newest products.
We want to be there for our customers today, and we want to give them the product that they deserve today so that we can continue to partner in the future.
Big Creek Lumber, your local company, growing customer relationships and redwoods for the future.